Hey guys, in today's video we are going to see the history of the Lost Angels complete until the moment of part 1 to 7, and here you will see that Goku will find an incredible way to have more power. So he grabs a bucket of popcorn and his soda and comes with me, and of course don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Well, without further ado, let's get started.
In the 13th universe. Currently in the 13th universe, it was possible to see Khan in front of Sonia's door, his mother, who is also the mother of all the other angels. Then the angel Khan knocks on the big door and waits for his mother to open it or tell him to enter the room, something that didn't take long to happen. Sonia said, "You can come in," said the mother of the angels, still inside her room, to Khan, who was outside the room, and quickly after hearing permission, he enters his mother's room. After Khan enters, he goes towards his mother, kneels next to her, and he says, "My mother, I come here in your presence to ask you what our next objective will be. Because until now, the only objective that my brothers and I had was to defeat our father, and that I have already done. So my mother, I want to know what we will do from that moment on," asked the angel to his mother, who opened a small smile as she looked at her young son. Sonia spoke, "You are right, my dear son Khan. Since the day we were sealed by your father, the Daishinkan, we had only one goal: to kill him. A goal that you accomplished in an excellent way, defeating him and showing that his creation ended up becoming your executioner as well." The woman spoke in a way that was proud of her son Khan's deeds, which ended up letting a proud smile escape her lips. Khan said, "This was only possible because of the hellish training that my brothers and I had to go through during these years, and especially to my brothers who did the ritual and passed not only their powers but also their wills to me, and with everything this, I was able to accomplish our goal that we had dreamed of so much all the years we were sealed," said the angel Khan, the younger angel, getting up and looking into his mother's eyes. Sonia said, "This is true, my son. The will of all angels was on your side to defeat the Daishinkan, and especially mine. Khan, you were not only the one who defeated the Daishinkan, but you were also the one who brought freedom to return to everyone, the angels, both those who had been sealed and those who were still under the tyranny of the Daishinkan." Spoke to Anja, to her son, praising him even more about his deeds and what he had brought to all his brothers and sisters. Khan said, "I thank you for your beautiful compliments, my mother, but I still wonder what we will do from now on," said the angel as he looked at his mother, who soon began to speak. Sonia said, "After your father's death, we have no other goal, but now that you've talked about it, I think there is another way for you to help your brothers and sisters," said the mother of the angels, while looking at her son, who was left curious about what it would be that he could help his brothers and sisters. Khan said, "What would it be? How could I help my brothers and sisters? Tell me, my mother, and I will help them no matter what." The angel spoke with conviction about his decision to help his brothers and sisters. Sonia spoke, "So how about helping to free your brothers from the gods of destruction they serve? For even though they are now free, they must still be afraid of disobeying the Daishinkan's orders. So if you defeat them, they and their brothers and sisters will realize that they no longer need to serve the gods of destruction, and so you can try to get them to come to you." The 13th universe. "I miss my other children since I haven't seen them in a long time," said the mother of the angels with small tears in the corners of her eyes as she spoke of her other children who hadn't seen them in decades. Khan said, "No need to worry, my mother, for I will go to all the other 12 universes and I will defeat all the gods of destruction. And I will leave my brothers and sisters free from the clutches of their tyrannies. So I beg my mother not to cry, because I will bring my brothers and sisters back," said the younger angel with a determined look to bring his brothers and sisters to see their mother again. Sonia said, "I thank you so much, my son. I couldn't ask for a better son than you. I thank you every day for having a son like you," said the woman, wiping her tears, in how many of her eyes. Khan said, "Don't worry, my mother, because I will do your will. So I say goodbye. I will tell my brothers and sisters who are having fun at the party, and then I will go to the other universes to free my brothers and sisters. So see you later, my mother," said the angel as soon as he left his mother's quarters. Sonia, seeing that her son Khan had come out of her room, she was waiting until her son's energy was far away, and then, when she felt her son's energy was far away, Sonia sat on her bed and took a break, smiled as she finished wiping her fake tears. Sonia said, "My son Khan, you really are much stronger than you've ever been, and you're also more innocent and easier to manipulate than ever. Power goes to the heads of the weak, and it makes them proud and arrogant. This fact only made Khan even easier to control. It only took a few beautiful words from a mother to believe it all, thought the mother of angels, as she had a long-time smile on her face about the incredible innocence and at the same time ignorance of her youngest son. Monica said, "How was the conversation with Khan, mother?" asked the Anja, soon appearing on the side of her mother's room. Sonia said, "It was a very easy conversation, and don't worry, daughter, he doesn't suspect anything about the invasion. But order Icarus and his men not to invade the universes yet," said the mother while sitting in her armchair without even looking at her daughter. Monica said, "But why will we have to prevent the invasion of the universes?" Anja asked her mother. Sonia said, "It's pretty simple, my daughter. Khan will do it for us." I, with my persuasion skills, made Khan imagine that the angels are still afraid of breaking the rules of the late Daishinkan, because they are still afraid of being killed after they rebelled against the gods of destruction. And that's why Khan will go to each of the universes, defeating the gods of destruction and releasing the angels responsible for each universe. That way, we let Khan defeat the gods of destruction, and then the invasion will start. That way, there won't be any being that is able to stop our plan to destroy all the universes. Ha ha ha! Said the mother of all angels, while taking a bowl of tea by his side and fill a cup of tea, and then drinking it in a calm and worry-free manner. Monica said, "Without the gods of destruction, our victory will be faster than before." "Your idea was splendid as always, my mother. I am even impressed with the way you see things and how you use them effectively," spoke the Anja, impressed with the way her mother thought. Sonia said, "I appreciate your compliment, my dear daughter. I always knew that the Daishinkan was very weak and loyal to Zeno, who is Zeno-sama's father, and I always knew that if he ever had to choose between Zeno and me, he would choose Zeno without even thinking, and that was one of the big reasons for me to create some plans to defeat the Daishinkan and protect my life and the lives of my children," said the mother of the angels while looking at her reflection in her tea. Monica said, "I understand. Now I will have to say goodbye to my mother, and I will quickly meet Icarus and tell him his objectives. And apparently, I will have to go with Icarus in the other universes as his means of transport between the universes. And that way I'll be able to watch him and make sure he doesn't end up finding out anything about our true objective." Anja spoke to her mother, who just waved her hand at her. Just as she arrived, Monica disappeared in a small beam of white light, leaving Sonia alone in her quarters. Sonia thought, "Daishinkan, this is all your fault, and the fault of your absolute loyalty to Zeno. If you weren't so blind, all this wouldn't have happened. You wouldn't have sealed our son, saying that you had erased him from existence, and I wouldn't have been trying to kill Zeno all the time. All this is your fault and yours alone. I myself didn't want to have to kill you, and because I still love you, I had to make my children kill you, because I wouldn't be able to. Damn, Daishinkan, you should have stayed by my side, and not that kid called Zeno-sama, and for that reason I will kill him. And when that happens, I will reign over all universes," thought the mother of angels as she imagined her and Daishinkan in the future together, ruling all universes alongside their children. And Sonia already knew how she would bring the Daishinkan back to her side without the loyalty he had for Zeno-sama. The mother of all angels will use the Super Dragon Balls to bring Daishinkan back to life. This is another one of Sonia's plans. With Goku and Vegeta, currently in another dimension in front of a kinda temple that appeared to be very important. Being that that was Zeno-sama's home in the dimension, it was suddenly possible to see a huge pillar of colored energy that appeared in front of that important temple, and from that energy pillar, it was possible to see Goku, Vegeta, Zeno from the future, and Zeno from the past, and his guards coming out of the energy pillar, and soon that energy pillar disappeared. Vegeta said, "Where are we? This doesn't look like Universe 7, and I doubt it's another location within Universe 12, asked the Saiyan Prince to Zeno and his bodyguards. Zeno's bodyguard number 1 said, "We are currently in another dimension, and this is the dimension we use in emergencies to protect Zeno-sama's life," said one of Zeno's bodyguards to Vegeta. Vegeta said, "But why are we here exactly? Shouldn't we be somewhere that would help us with our training?" The Saiyan asked again to Zeno's bodyguards. This time, Zeno's second bodyguard spoke. Zeno's bodyguard number 2 said, "The answer to his question is quite simple, Saiyan. The world of dimension is a place where time passes faster than any other universes, and for that reason, you two will train here, because if you train in another place, it wouldn't give enough time for both of you to become strong enough to face those evil angels. One of Zeno's bodyguards spoke to Vegeta, and now it was Goku's turn to ask them a question. Goku said, "So we came to this dimension where Zeno-sama stays when his life is seriously at risk and where time passes faster than Earth time, and with that, Vegeta and I will be stronger before the angels threaten to invade the Earth." Seventh universe? I think I understood everything, Saiyan said while looking at Zeno's two bodyguards. Vegeta said, "Amazing. This way of thinking doesn't even seem to be the same Kakarot I know, who doesn't know how to think properly," said the Saiyan prince with a mocking tone as he spoke and looked at his Saiyan rival. Goku said, "Hey Vegeta," said the Saiyan while looking at his Saiyan rival who just laughed. Zeno 1 said, "Will this training of Goku and Vegeta be as interesting as the battles that were fought during the Tournament of Power?" The Zeno of the past spoke while looking at his future version. Zeno 2 said, "Maybe so, but maybe they're boring and without the slightest interest. So I hope they're fun at least so that we don't get completely bored," future Zeno said to his past version. Zeno 1 said, "Will these trainings be fun?" asked Zeno from the past to one of his bodyguards. Zeno's bodyguard number 1 said, "It will be a little interesting because Mr. Goku will train with both of us while Mr. Vegeta will be trained by the spirit of the gods of destruction ancestors so that Vegeta will become the strongest," said one of the bodyguards of Zeno to the same one who got excited and left Goku and Vegeta confused. Goku said, "How so?" "I will be trained by the two of you and Vegeta will be trained by the spirits of the ancestral gods of destruction," asked the Saiyan confused by what Zeno's bodyguard had said. Vegeta said, "I must agree with Kakarot this time. I really don't understand how this is going to happen, and how will I be trained by the spirits of the ancestors of God of Destruction?" asked the Prince of Saiyans who, like his rival, was completely lost in the matter. Zeno's bodyguard too said, "More generally, I would say that Mr. Goku will be trained to be an angel, and Mr. Vegeta will be a God of Destruction. And with that, the two of you would be the most powerful angel and God of Destruction in the world. All history since the beginning of the creation of all the universes." Zeno's bodyguard spoke as he looked at the two Saiyans, who were shocked to know that they would both be the strongest angel and God of Destruction in all of history. Goku said, "So I'm kind of turning into some kind of angel? And not only that, but I will become the strongest angel in history, surpassing even Master Whis," said the Saiyan very excited, with stars in his eyes, just imagining the power he would have. Vegeta said, "And I will become a kind of God of Destruction, and I will be stronger than all the gods of destruction, and I will surpass even the current 12 gods of destruction," said the Saiyan thinking of himself, wearing the God of Destruction costume, and by his side was Goku in an angel costume. Zeno 1 said, "So Goku will become some kind of angel like the Khan guy. Cool," spoke Zeno from the past, with stars in his eyes, just imagining Goku with the angel costume. Zeno 2 said, "And Vegeta will become a God of Destruction and will be the strongest in history? Amazing! With that level of power, Vegeta will be able to face the evil angels, and Goku will be able to face Khan. And this will be so much fun. I'm dying to see them fight." Future Zeno spoke with a wide smile on his face, just like his past self. Zeno's bodyguard 1 said, "That's right. With the power of a true God of Destruction, Lord Vegeta will be able to face and defeat the evil angels. And Lord Goku, after possessing Zeno-sama's powers, he will be able to face the Angel Khan, the most powerful among the evil angels," spoke Zeno's bodyguard while looking at the two Saiyans in that location who were very excited to get such power, and thus become even stronger. Zeno's bodyguard too said, "But now it's time we stop just talking about how strong these two are going to become. It's time we put it into practice. Vegeta, you turn with me to the room of the time of destruction, where the spirits of all the gods of destruction still live, and there will be the place where you will train and improve your higher ego. And you, Goku, will go with him to the temple room of balance, where you will be trained to support Zeno-sama's powers within you," said one of Zeno's bodyguards to both Saiyans who nodded in agreement, and then everyone left that place, heading towards the room where each of the Saiyans will be trained. In the 9th universe. Currently in the 9th universe, it was possible to see Sidra, the god of destruction of that universe, together with his Kaioshin called Ru, and next to them was the angel Moito, who had an anxious expression on his face, something that the god of destruction Sidra was not even caring about. Sidra said, "The story of the Daishinkan being killed is clearly a lie. After all, he's the most powerful being in all the universes. He is only below the Zeno-sama. That's my opinion, and what's yours, Ru?" Universe 9th, God of Destruction, asked his Kaioshin who was beside him. Ru said, "I agree. The Daishinkan is second only to Zeno-sama. So this story about him being defeated is a lie, because there's no reason for an angel who is the Daishinkan's son to have such great power to kill. So rest easy, Sidra." Universe 9's Kaioshin spoke to his God of Destruction, who became calmer after hearing his words. Moito thought, "Is this true or not? I haven't been feeling my father's energy for some time now. And if he is really dead, then does that mean that we angels are free from our rules? Could I stop serving that damn Sidra? No, this must be a test to see our loyalty, so I better not try to do anything," thought Universe 9's angel as he looked at his God of Destruction and clutched his staff in his hand, trying not to let his anger show. Khan spoke, "Daishinkan is dead, and very well dead. I can assure you, since I was the only one who killed him," said a mysterious voice, being coming out of a portal and looking at the God of Destruction, who was shocked to feel the energy of that being in front of him. Ru said, "But who are you?" asked the Kaioshin with a little fear hearing that voice. The mighty angel spoke, "I am Khan, one of Sonia's sons, mother of all angels, who was said to have been erased thousands of years ago. But in reality, my father, known as the Daishinkan, sealed me next to my mother and my brothers, and all this time we were sealed. But now, out of the seal, it has been broken. I went after the Daishinkan's head and killed him, and bought freedom for all angels," said the angel as he looked at everyone with a look of shock, except Moito, who had gained a smile on his face. Khan said, "I only came here to free my brother, Moito. So brother, what do you want? Serve this God of Destruction or be free and live with your brothers and your mother, who misses you so much," asked the angel to his brother. Sidra said, "It looks like it. You must just be a charlatan who thinks you can intimidate a God of Destruction. And I, as the God of Destruction of Universe 9, I will not allow you to do what you want in my universe." The God of Destruction spoke nervously while creating a power sphere of destruction and then shooting at Khan. But something that surprised Sidra and Ru was when Sidra's sphere of destruction was destroyed not by Khan's hand, but by the hands of Mojito, who appeared in front of Khan and nullified Sidra's attack. Mojito said, "Finally, I have my freedom, and with it, I can finally do this," said the angel, creating a sphere of energy in his hand and shooting at Sidra and Ro, who were eliminated immediately. Khan said, "And good tello by our side, brother. Now, let's go, cause our mother is waiting for you," said the angel, and soon a door appeared beside him, being a portal created by Monica, and soon the three angels entered the portal, leaving the 9th universe and returning to the 13th universe. Back with Goku and Vegeta. Currently, with the two Saiyans, it was possible to see that both were still in the other dimension, where they would train to face the evil angels. For those on planet Earth, it had only been a few hours since the departure of Goku and Vegeta, but for the two Saiyans, it had already been a few years, and it was currently possible to see both Saiyans training together, and both were using their most advanced forms. Current powerful ones, with Goku using the power of Ultra Instinct, and Vegeta using the power of the Superior Ego, which was more refined than before, because it had been trained by the spirits of the gods of destruction that helped Vegeta achieve a very powerful power bigger than before. Zeno's bodyguard Warren thought, "They're both getting strong at a good rate. I must admit that the Saiyans have a much greater adaptation and evolution than many beings, and especially these two, because what would it take a few centuries for them to get that power? Goku and Vegeta did it in just a few decades and a few years," one of Zeno's bodyguards thought, impressed by the speed of adaptation and evolution of the two Saiyans. Zeno 2's bodyguard spoke, "Looks like the angel's plan has already started." Zeno's other bodyguard spoke to the other bodyguard, something that ended up attracting the interest of the two Saiyans, who stopped training and soon floated in front of both Zeno's bodyguards. Goku said, "What happened? You said that the angel's plan has already started, and we both would like to know what's going on." The Saiyan asked one of Zeno's bodyguards. Zeno 2's bodyguard said, "Apparently Khan is traveling between universes and bringing the angels to his side, and in the process he's killing the gods of destruction. So far, the gods of destruction of the 4th, 8th, and 9th universes are dead. And with that, their universes no longer have a god of destruction, and their angels are on the side of Khan and the other evil angels." Zeno's bodyguard spoke to both Saiyans, who were shocked by such an event. Vegeta said, "So Khan is trying to bring the angels of the 12th universe to his side, and to top it off, he's killing the gods of destruction, making the universes easier to be dominated by the other evil angels. Is he smart, or he just doesn't want to kill his brothers and sisters," said the Saiyan with one of his hands on his chin while looking at Zeno's bodyguard. Goku said, "Recruiting the angels will make Khan's army even stronger, and killing the gods of destruction weakens the universes. It's a good strategy for the evil angels." Zeno's bodyguard once said, "Looks like you guys will have to fight sooner than anticipated." Goku said, "What do you mean to fight sooner than you predicted?" said the Saiyan to Zeno's bodyguards. Zeno 2's bodyguard 2 spoke, "Whis, the angel, responsible for Universe 7, recently had some angry looks on Zeno-sama. I was suspicious of him, but now I'm sure of one thing. During his encounter with Khan, Whis, he ended up gaining a kind of evil energy within himself, one that despised Zeno-sama," said Zeno's bodyguard, making both Saiyans shocked and surprised by the information. Vegeta said, "Are you saying that Whis, who had trained me and Kakarot, will become our enemy, and we will have to face him?" asked the Saiyan Prince to Zeno's bodyguard, who soon replied. Zeno's bodyguard number 1 said, "Yes, you will, but it will not be necessary to kill him. Whis just has an evil energy inside him that is making him act that way, so you will have to defeat him and purify this evil energy inside his body." Zeno's bodyguard spoke to the 2 Saiyans. Zeno's bodyguard 2 said, "But who will have to face Whis? Will be you, Son Goku," said Zeno's bodyguard to the Saiyan, something that made Vegeta confused and a little outraged. Vegeta said, "Why is Kakarot going to have to face Whis and not me?" asked the Saiyan while looking at his rival, who was beside him. Zeno's bodyguard 1 said, "The answer is simple. Son Goku will face the angel Whis using a fraction of Zeno-sama's power, besides being a good way to know if his training is being effective. He's the only one who can purify the evil energy within the angel Whis. This is the only way to save him, and if Lord Vegeta tried to face Whis, he would probably destroy him using the power of destruction you possess." Zeno's bodyguard said to both Saiyans, something which impressed both of them, even more than he said that Vegeta would have enough power to kill Whis if they fought each other. Vegeta said, "Wait, are you telling me that my current power can beat Whis?" said the Saiyan Prince, impressed at how much he has evolved since the moment he arrived at that place. Zeno's bodyguard number 2 said, "Yes, if you use superior ego in its perfect form, you would be able to defeat Whis, and that's why Goku will have to face Whis, because he is still weak compared to you, Vegeta. So Son Goku, get ready, because he will receive some of Zeno-sama's power in order to face the angel Whis." One of Zeno's bodyguards spoke, leaving both Goku and Vegeta shocked that he claimed that Goku is weaker than Vegeta with his current power. Currently in Universe 7. Currently in Universe 7, it was possible to see all the Z warriors training under the supervision of Whis and Beerus, with Whis being further away from the group. Whis, who was further away from everyone because he had something strange about him. Whis was wet from so much sweat he was panting, having a dark aura surrounding his whole body, something that made Beerus confused and afraid. Beerus spoke. "Whis, are you okay?" asked the god of destruction, worried about his friend and master. Whis said, "Get away from me, now!" said the nervous angel, releasing his energy, making Beerus walk away. After releasing his energy, Whis turned and looked at Beerus as if he was a mortal enemy in a fraction of a millisecond. Whis was in front of Beerus, prepared to kill him. But a barrier appears and protects the god of destruction, being the barrier that was created by one of Zeno-sama's bodyguards. Zeno's bodyguard 1 said, "It looks like the evil energy inside you has already been released, so it's time to cleanse it," said Zeno's bodyguard, soon creating chains made of energy and trapping the angel, and suddenly a huge energy pillar appeared and surrounded Whis' body, and soon Zeno's guard will disappear, with Whis along with the energy pillar. Beerus spoke, "But what just happened here? Why did Whis act so aggressively towards me?" asked the god of destruction to Zeno's bodyguard, to see his father dead. "But no need to worry, this energy will be purified, and now I will have to withdraw, so until some other moment, god of destruction of Universe 7. Zeno's bodyguard spoke to Beerus, and soon he disappeared into the pillar of energy of various colors, leaving everyone in that place without understanding anything that was happening. In another dimension of Zeno-sama. Inside the other dimension, it was possible to see a huge pillar of energy appearing in the center of that place, and from inside the pillar, it was possible to see Whis chained by the energy chains made by one of Zeno-sama's guards. But it didn't take long for Whis to destroy the chains that were holding him and looking at that place where he was. The angel tried to leave that place but was prevented when he received a flying kick throwing him away, but quickly managed to recover. and then looked ahead and he found Son Goku with a different way than before. Goku said, "I'm sorry, Whis, but what I'll do here is for your own good," said the Saiyan, putting himself in a fighting stance and quickly advancing against Whis, who did the same thing as the Saiyan. Goku, now with some of Zeno's powers, could face an experienced angel like Whis on an equal footing, something easy to see when Whis tried to land a blow on Goku, but the same with extreme mastery, Goku managed to dodge the attack and land a Crusader right in Whis' face, making him move away from the Saiyan. But Goku didn't stop, and he advanced again towards Whis, and this time making a big shower of blows that the angel could barely dodge. And when he dodged it, it was barely done. Whis, tired of that, walked away from the Saiyan and activated the power of Ultra Instinct, making an aura around his body. Now with the power, Whis advanced on Goku, trying to punch the Saiyan in the face, but Goku held Whis' fist and made a circular aura, his own fist, and then Goku hit Whis in the stomach, causing the angel to vomit some blood. Goku said, "You are strong, Whis, but your current state makes you weak, and now with Zeno-sama's powers, even being just a little bit, I'm stronger than you, and for that reason you lost," said the Saiyan while facing Whis on his knees, while blood came out of his mouth and other wounds all over his body. With Goku and Whis. Currently in the other dimension with Goku and Whis, it was possible to see that Whis was very injured because of the injuries caused by Goku, unlike Goku, who had almost no injuries because Whis had almost not injured him during the fight. Goku said, "Enough, Whis. It would be nice if you kept quiet so I can purify the evil energy inside your body and make you come back to normal," said the Saiyan, approaching Whis to be able to purify the evil energy inside his body. But the moment Goku got close enough to Whis, he could see that Whis' eyes were black, with his iris glowing violet, and soon a huge explosion of energy came out of Whis' body, causing Goku to walk away. And then Goku looked at his hand and saw that he had a burn wound. Goku thought, "My hand burned when it came into contact with the energy that was coming out of Whis' body. But what power is this? Whis had never told us he had such a power. No, now that I see this is the power of destruction that the gods of destruction possess. But how does he have it?" The Saiyan wondered when he saw and felt the power of destruction that was being released by Whis, who didn't seem to know how to control that large amount of energy of destruction. As he came out of his thoughts, Goku looked again at Whis and saw that the great power of destruction had created a kind of black cocoon that began to crack and suddenly destroyed itself, releasing a wave of destruction energy much denser than the energy of a god of destruction. Soon after, several attacks came out of that cocoon and went towards Goku, but Goku used his power, creates a barrier around his body to not be hurt by Whis' attack. And the effect of the barrier Goku was, as expected, a real one, success, because Goku didn't leave where he was and receive the attacks, but because of the barrier, he wasn't hurt. Goku said, "What giant power is this? It doesn't seem to be but the pure and neutral energy that Whis has, but an opposite being dark and evil that seeks the destruction of everything and everyone that stands in its way," said the Saiyan when he felt the enormous power of destruction coming out of Whis, along with several negative emotions that made that energy even more dangerous and destructive. Whis said, "Son Goku, I have a power that not even the gods of destruction are able to use. This is the true power of destruction, a power that was forbidden of angels to use by our father Daishinkan. But he is no longer here to stop us from using it. Son Goku, you said that I was strong, but not strong enough to defeat you, right? Repeat it if you dare," said the angel coming out of that cocoon made of energy of destruction. But now Whis had a different form. When coming out of that cocoon made of energy of destruction, it was possible to see Whis with a completely different form. His previously light skin had dark and lines of violet energy spread through the angel's body, as if it were a crack, and on his chest was a symbol of the gods of destruction, only much bigger and with a stronger and more intense coloring than purple. Goku thought, "Now that I've noticed better, this is the power. This is the true power of destruction, and not even the gods of destruction can use it. Vegeta had told me that the angels must teach the gods of destruction how to use the energy of Hakai, and for that reason, angels possess the energy of destruction only in a purer form, and only one god of destruction in history has been able to use it. But this power that Whis is using is a version corrupted by the evil energy within him." The Saiyan thought as he looked at Whis' new form that more and more exuded his power. Whis said, "Enough of staring at me, Son Goku. Now it's time to see if you, with Zeno-sama's power, will be able to beat me. But you should be able to do that. After all, you said that with Zeno's powers, I have no chance of beating you. So let's see if this is true, spoke the corrupted angel while looking at Goku, who upon hearing this went into a combat stance. If you say anything else, Whis advances towards Goku, who did the same thing, but the way the two will disappear from the place where they were and reappear in front of each other, exchanging the first blow. The attack between them was so powerful that it ended up creating a huge wind in that place, and soon both will move away just to get more momentum and advance again. And this time Goku managed to hit Whis, but the angel also hit Goku with a kick in the center of the Saiyan's stomach. Upon receiving Whis' kick in his stomach, Goku ended up letting his guard down, and with that Whis saw the perfect opportunity for him to hit Goku hard. Whis then started a rain of blows on Goku, hitting him with a sequence of blows aimed at his abdomen. Then went to Goku's face, leaving him confused because of the blows. To finish, Whis would land another attack on Goku's face, only this time it was a punch loaded with ki. But Goku activated the power of his Ultra Instinct and was able to dodge the blow. And then Goku managed to punch Whis in the stomach that was sent far away from the Saiyan. Goku, without wasting time, advanced towards Whis, who had recovered from the Saiyan's blow, and Whis quickly started shooting several ki spheres towards the Saiyan, something completely useless, as he was dodging all attacks as if it were nothing for him. Even though those spheres are going faster than the speed of sound, Goku unconsciously deviated because of Ultra Instinct along with Zeno-sama's power. When Goku got close enough to the angel, he punched him in the stomach and then punched him from top to bottom, causing the angel to destruction focus on his abdomen, thus minimizing Goku's attack and harming him at the same time, because even with his fist imbued with energy, he still ended up being injured by the dense energy of Whis' power of destruction. Goku thought, damn it, if I attack him, I still take damage from the energy of destruction, and if I don't attack him, I still take damage. And it seems that when he focuses his power in just one place, that energy of destruction becomes more destructive. So I will have to do the same thing instead of letting my energy flow through my whole body. I will focus on just one place, but I don't know if it will have any side effects because of that being Zeno-sama's power and not mine. But I don't have many choices, thought the Saiyan as he looked at his hand slightly injured by Whis' destruction energy. That way, Goku and Whis face each other for a few seconds before both disappearing, and start a frantic combat that to the eyes of a normal human being was impossible to follow. The only thing that was possible to see was two lights, one purple mixed with violet, and the other a kind of sky blue colliding, being that was Goku and Whis facing each other at high speed. Soon the two warriors separate and start releasing even more power than they were releasing before, and this energy release from both was creating cracks in the very air in addition to starting to destroy the soil of that place. Goku thought, what the hell, not even with Zeno-sama's powers I'm managing to beat Whis. It looks like I'll have to go further and use more of Zeno-sama's power. It's now or never, said the Saiyan looking at Whis, who was releasing a lot of energy with destruction. With that thought in his mind, Goku begins to release even more energy from within himself, something that created cracks throughout Goku's entire body. His eyes turned completely white with no pupils, and a huge explosion was created, blinding Whis, who had to block the gigantic explosion using a barrier made of destruction energy. After a few seconds after the explosion, Whis undid his barrier and looked to where Goku should be, but what he saw scared him. Goku was now completely different, having a type of body full of stars representing the universe itself, and in his eyes there were galaxies, something very beautiful. But for Whis, that meant danger and his possible defeat. Whis said, changing shape won't change you. No matter what, I will defeat you, and then I will go to my brother's side and I will defeat Zeno-sama and all the gods of destruction together, said the angel in fury upon seeing Goku's new form. But even saying all that, Whis could no longer follow Goku's movements, let alone match his strength, because after saying that in a matter of milliseconds, Whis had received several high-speed blows at some pressure points on his body, thus causing Whis to be defeated in a matter of milliseconds. Whis was defeated, and after that Goku's body began to glow, and after that glow disappeared, Goku had returned to his normal form, but with several cracks and wounds all over his body. In the dimension where Zeno lives. Currently in the dimension where Zeno lives, most of the time it was possible to see Saiyan of the 7th universe Son Goku with the angel of the 7th universe Whis. The two were in front of each other, injured because of the fight, especially Whis, who had been knocked out by Son Goku during the fight. Goku said this battle was difficult. I had to use Zeno's true energy to beat Whis, because the fragment of that energy was not being enough. Whis is very strong. I managed to defeat him easily, but my body is injured, and too tired for having deactivated the way Zeno's guards taught me, and activated Zeno's true power, said the Saiyan while looking at the sky of that place. Saiyan Son Goku entered combat posture again when he saw an Anja appear at the location. Goku, being worn out, could not recognize who that Anja was. Vados then spoke. Son Goku, calm down. It's me, Vados. I was sent by Zeno's guards to help you remove and purify the evil energy of my brother, Whis, said the angel Vados to the Saiyan, but Goku wasn't trusting that much. Goku said, since Khan came and started recruiting angels, I can't trust any angels anymore, which guarantees me that you won't attack me. Or take Whis out of here so I can't heal him, said the Saiyan still in combat posture. Vados spoke. You are wrong to doubt me, but before we heal my brother, you better recover. Your friend Bulma sent this for you, said the angel Vados, throwing a small bag to the Saiyan, who caught it and saw that there were some seeds of the gods in it. The Saiyan Son Goku took one of them and took it to his mouth. When he ate the seed, Son Goku regained his energies. Vados said, now that you've recovered, Son Goku, you can use your powers to seal my powers temporarily, so you don't have to worry about me attacking you from behind. Vados said, showing his wrist to Saiyan Son Goku. Goku said, all right, said the Saiyan, raising one of his hands and creating a golden chain that held the angel Vados' wrists. After binding Vados' wrists with chains, Goku and the angel Vados were close to Whis, and Vados began giving instructions to Goku on how to remove the evil energy from within Whis, which was placed by the angel Khan. After a few moments, Goku had managed to remove the evil energy from within Whis. By doing so, a type of darkness came out of Whis' body, leaving him weak. So the Saiyan Son Goku gave one of the seeds of the gods to Whis, which made the angel recovered and opened his eyes little by little due to the brightness of the place. Whis said, what? Where am I? How did I end up here? Whis spoke, the angel, as he got up little by little. Vados said, calm down, brother. You ended up being controlled by the evil energy that somehow you absorbed when you met our brother Khan, and that evil energy made you lose control. And to help you, Son Goku had to defeat you in a combat, so that Goku could later purify the evil energy that was inside his body. And now you're fine. The evil energy was purified and expelled from your body. Vados explained to Whis, who was surprised by Vados was using the energy chains. Whis said, I see, my memories are coming back, and I'm starting to remember what I did. But Vados, why are you shackled with these energy chains? Asked the angel Whis to his sister Vados, but the only one who answered was Goku. Goku said, from the moment I found out that the angels were being recruited by Khan, I was apprehensive, and when I saw Vados, I was worried that she had also been recruited by Khan. And for security reasons, I ended up creating these energy currents to make sure Vados wouldn't hurt me when I let my guard down to heal him. But now I know she's not with Khan, so I'm going to free her, said the Saiyan as he looked at Vados and snapped his fingers, making the energy currents disappear. Whis said, right, now that I'm back to being myself, we should go back to the 7th universe. In this case, Son Goku and I, Vados, you must go back to your universe and prepare all the warriors for the battle, because I don't know how, but I think the other angels will invade the other universes, and when that happens, fight, but fight to kill, said the angel Whis to his sister Vados, who was listening to Whis intently. Goku said, there's just one problem. They are angels and many mortals from other universes won't be able to defeat them, said the Saiyan Son Goku while looking at Whis. Whis said, yes, they are angels, but many of them are weaker than they should be, due to the time they were sealed. It weakened them, and in addition, these angels who were sealed gave some of their energy to other angels, who they got stronger, and these ones we should be worried about. But I believe that the gods of destruction will take care of them. But among these angels that got stronger, there is one that the gods of destruction will not be able to defeat, because the one who will have the fight against him will be Vegeta. He will be able to defeat this angel, said the angel Whis to his sister Vados and to the Saiyan Son Goku. Goku said, while I will be facing Khan, Vegeta will be facing the strongest among the fighting angels, and with the fall of these two angels, there will only be one person left to defeat, said the Saiyan, already understanding Whis' plan, or a part of it. Vados said, the only thing missing is the mother of angels, our mother. But only our father managed to defeat her once, and maybe only he knows how to do that. The angel spoke while thinking of a plan. Whis said, the Super Dragon Balls. If we manage to find all 7 spheres, we can make a wish to Super Shenlong. We could ask Shenlong to revive our father and reseal our mother and all our brothers who are still alive, said the angel Whis, thinking that the best solution would be to go after the Super Dragon Spheres and bring the High Priest back to the world of the living. Goku said, "Right. You need to find a way to find the Super Dragon Balls, and at the same time prepare the warriors of your universe for this fight, and send a warning to the remaining good angels, letting them know that you're absolutely sure they have not been corrupted or who are on Khan's side. While you guys do that, I'll go back to my training. I need to strengthen as I'm extremely tired, since I barely use Zeno's power. If something extremely urgent happens, you let me know or let Vegeta know that we will leave our training place to go help you," said the Saiyan Son Goku, already preparing to return to his training, which was his highest priority at that moment. Whis said, "Okay, go back to your training, Goku. Vados and I will sort out the rest. When the battle is reaching a level that we will no longer be able to deal with, I will warn you and Vegeta. When you reach the final battle, it will finally happen between us and the angels who are on Khan's side," said the angel, looking at Goku, who then left the location using his teleportation. In the 13th universe. Currently in the 13th universe, it was possible to see that several angels were still partying, and among those angels was Khan, enjoying a bit of the party with his brothers and sisters. But what Khan didn't know was that in a more isolated location, his brother Icarus was leading all the angels to a war with the objective of conquering all 12 universes. Icarus spoke. "My dear brothers and sisters, today will be the day that we, the angels, will take control of everything that exists in all 12 universes. After this war and the victory of the angels, our mother Sonia will have control of everything, and we will never again have to stoop to other beings like the gods of destruction. While our weaker brothers are dancing, we will be fighting and conquering all," spoke the angel Icarus, inspiring his brothers and sisters who were frantic with a thirst for battle. Icarus spoke. "My dear brothers and sisters, I wish you good luck, but it's not like we need luck, is it? Now go and rule all the universes so that our mother can create an empire where all angels are true gods." General Icarus spoke to his soldiers, who gave a huge shout, and one by one the angels disappeared in beams of light that took them to each corner of the 12 universes. Icarus spoke. "Seventh universe, you are mine," said the angel before disappearing in a pillar of light in the 6th universe. Currently in the 6th universe, it was possible to see Vados and Champa together with several warriors from their universe, all of whom were trained by Vados, and this training was in an emergency so that they would all be ready for battle against the evil angels. Even Vados would participate in this battle, something that made everyone surprised, especially Champa. After all, he knew that deciding to fight would be the same thing as deciding to kill the angels, and the evil angels are also brothers of Vados. Champa said, "Are you sure you're going to join this battle, Vados? If you're really going to fight, you'll have to kill the angels, and they're your brothers," asked the god of destruction with a rather sad look towards his angel. Vados spoke. "Yes, I'm sure of my decision to fight my brothers and sisters, but that doesn't matter anymore. My duty is to protect the 6th universe, and I will do that even if it means killing my brothers and sisters," said the angel while looking determinedly at her god of destruction, who just sighed and then gave her a smile. Champa said, "I don't know if I'm going to die today, but if I die, thank you for all these years, serving me and helping me in my work as a god of destruction," Champa said to his angel, who was surprised by the words of her god of destruction. Hit spoke. "It seems that it started," said the most famous assassin of the 6th universe, seeing several pillars of light appearing around the planet of the god of destruction. And when the pillars disappeared, everyone saw several angels wearing shining armor. Champa said, "Looks like the battle is about to start for real, so it's time to use that. Honestly, I never thought I would use this, but I have to protect my universe and prevent it from being conquered by those evil angels," said the god of destruction, starting to float until he was at a good height. When Champa was at a considerably high height, he began to release a large amount of energy, and along with it a large amount of steam came out of his body. And when all the steam disappeared, everyone could see that Champa was different. Champa was now lean and muscular, and even his energy of destruction was more intense than before, showing that this was Champa's strongest form. Champa said, "This is my form that only my brother knew, and today everyone will witness the power of a true god of destruction. 6th universe, no need to hold back. Go with everything you've got and defeat all the invading angels," spoke the god of destruction to his warriors, who were motivated to see their god of destruction using all his power. Kefla said, "Since even the fat Champa, who is now skinny, will fight with everything, so I have to do the same thing," said the strongest fusion of the 6th universe, turning into Super Saiyan 3. Kaba said, "This will be my first time using this power, but it should be enough to defeat these evil angels," said the Saiyan, concentrating, and soon an aura of flames covered his body, and then Kaba's hair turned red, showing that he had transformed into a Super Saiyan God. Hit spoke. This is a battle that is more important than the Tournament of Power, so we must use full power right from the start, said the killer, releasing a purple energy, and that was the energy of destruction, the same as the gods of destruction used. Vado spoke. Sixth Universe, advance, ordered the angel to all her allies who advanced against the invading angels of her universe. In the Seventh Universe. Currently in the Seventh Universe, it was possible to see all the Z warriors gathered on planet Earth, while on the planet of the god of destruction, there was Beerus and Whis, as both were already in place because they knew it would be the first place that the evil angels would attack when they went there. And it was said and done that several pillars of energy appeared around the god of destruction's planet. Beerus spoke. Looks like they've arrived on time. Whis, are you sure you're going to fight them? I know you're not 100% recovered, and besides, I'm seeing that among these angels are Cognac, the angel of the Fourth Universe, and Korn, the angel of the Eighth Universe, said the god of destruction, while looking at the evil angels and saw that they were on the side of the evil angels. Whis said no. The Cognac and Korn are being controlled by the same evil energy that was controlling me and causing me to attack you. Don't worry, Mr. Beerus, I will fight by your side, but I will not kill Cognac and Korn. And I will ask you, Beerus, not to kill them. We will defeat them and bring them back just like Mr. Goku did to me, spoke the angel Whis while looking at Beerus, who just sighed. Beerus said, right. Taking Cognac and Korn off, we can kill the rest of the angels, and I'm going to face an angel now. I better use my full power, said the god of destruction while looking at the evil angels. Soon Beerus began to float until he was at a good height, and then began to pull a large amount of energy into his body, causing his energy of destruction to surround his body. And after a few seconds, an explosion of energy causing a lot of smoke, and coming out of the smoke was Beerus, in a fuller, more muscular form, resembling his brother Champa's form. Beerus said, I never thought I would have to use this form. Only Champa knew about it and had seen it. But I also had some enemies who saw this transformation, but it was only once because they didn't have the privilege to tell the story. And these angels didn't either, said the god of destruction while looking at the angels in a threatening way. Whis said, right. Let's defeat all the evil angels and then save all the universes. And finally we'll go to the planet Earth to celebrate eating several different types of foods, said the angel floating next to Beerus. And Whis soon activated the aura of Ultra Instinct, and then the two advanced against the angels. On planet Earth. Currently on planet Earth, it was possible to see that the Z Warriors were already facing some angels, and the angels were being neutralized by the Z Warriors, focusing on Gohan and Broly, who had been called by Goku to fight for the Earth, and as a legendary Saiyan wanted to protect his friends, he decided to go to Earth, and there it would be easier to protect his two friends. The battle was balanced, as there were several angels facing few warriors, but the few Z Warriors were strong and doing the job. But in the middle of the fight, a huge pillar of energy had arrived on planet Earth, and from the pillar Icarus came out, and the evil angels at his side shouted his name. Icarus said, Is this the famous 7th universe? I expected to have a real strong warrior, maybe the green-haired being of a good toy, but not a real battle, said the angel as he looked at the warriors who were shaking because they were feeling the enormous power of Icarus. The only ones who still maintained the posture was Gohan, Piccolo, and Broly. The rest were afraid of the angel. A mysterious being said, You seem to be the strongest of the angels after the angel called Khan, don't you? Asked the mysterious being to the angel. Icarus spoke, Yes, I am Icarus, the general of the angels, and you must be my opponent. I must say that you are strong. You will give me good fun. Tell me your name, said the angel while looking at the mysterious being. Granola spoke. My name is Granola, but I'm not your opponent. I'm just reinforcement to finish off your allies. Your opponent is that guy over there. Spoke Granola, soon turned around and found a portal being formed, and Vegeta came out of the power of Ultra Instinct active. Icarus said, This is going to be fun. A future god of destruction with a high power will be my challenge before destroying this universe. Warrior, tell me his name, said the angel before being interrupted when Vegeta appeared and reappeared at the side, hitting him with a punch on the side of his face, making him fly away. Vegeta said, Granola, take care of these weak angels, and let me take care of the general of angels. By the way, thanks for the help, said the Saiyan before leaving the place and went after Icarus. And Granola and everyone who heard Vegeta's words of thanks were surprised that he had done that. Far from that location. Now far from the Capsule Corporation and any form of life, it was possible to see Icarus and Vegeta starting to face each other, and Vegeta was getting the better of him because of all the training he received. But Icarus had a much greater resistance than Vegeta thought, and that made the Saiyan's blows almost ineffective. Vegeta was faster than Icarus, and that made things a little easier. But because of Icarus's resistance, Vegeta's quick strikes didn't have the desired effect. In this way, Vegeta begins to concentrate his Hakai energy in his fists, and after doing so, the Saiyan began to land several blows on Icarus, and these blows were having an effect on the angel, who, when feeling the blows, became irritated. Icarus, after feeling Vegeta's blows, the angel managed to hit the Saiyan, who ended up being thrown against a mountain. Only the whole mountain began to disappear because of Vegeta's energy of destruction, and when he got up, he was different. He had, in addition to his purple hair on his chest, where the marks and symbols of the gods of destruction, only that he looked like the union of all universes, showing that Vegeta had reached a new stage of his power. Icarus, seeing that, became enraged and activated his power of Ultra Instinct that he possessed and advanced against the Saiyan, and Vegeta, seeing the angel coming towards him, stood still, and when Icarus was face to face with Vegeta, he gave a very powerful punch to the Saiyan's face, causing everything around to be thrown into limbo because of the impact wave that was generated. But something that Icarus didn't imagine happened. The punch didn't even make the Saiyan leave the place, and Vegeta was looking at him with a look of pity, as if the angel Icarus was an insect. And before the angel could say anything, the angel ended up raising an extreme powerful punch. That made the angel cross an entire continent, and when he stopped Vegeta, he was already in front of him and grabbed him by the hair. Vegeta spoke. "I should have chosen another universe to dominate," said the Saiyan while looking at Icarus, who had his mouth full of blood. But the angel should not accept losing that way, so he activated a form similar to Khan's, only weaker. Icarus said, "Let's see if you'll keep your arrogance and your look now," said the angel, ready to restart the fight between them.
In the 7th universe, currently in the 7th universe, more precisely on planet Earth, it was possible to see Vegeta and Icarus facing each other. Vegeta was using his newest power, the evolved Ultra Ego, which was a more powerful version of the Ultra Ego he already had, and Icarus was using a power similar to that of his brother Khan, only that Icarus' power was inferior to that of his brother Khan. Icarus, looking at Vegeta, said, "And then are you just going to stare at me, or are you so afraid to face me that you can't say anything? Because if that's what I understand, you're facing a very powerful being, in my case," said the angel Icarus arrogantly to Saiyan Vegeta. Vegeta said, "No, I'm not fighting you, because I'm ashamed to see that this new form of yours is nothing more than a cheap copy of the one your brother Khan uses, and to see you showing off with that power of yours leaves me with I hate someone like you. Angels are supposed to be the strongest and most amazing beings in all the universes, but you make me feel sorry for your copy of power," said the Saiyan with a face of disgust, making the angel Icarus very angry. "Icarus, why, you damn god of destruction candidate. I will kill you, and I will show everyone that you are not what everyone thinks, and after I kill you, I will show my brothers that I am stronger than my brother Khan, and no one will be able to say anything," he said, the angel very irritated with the Saiyan. Vegeta said, "Are you serious? Are you trying to kill me to show your brothers that you are not inferior to your brother Khan? Well, I go through something similar to Kakaroto, but I don't need to kill anyone to prove anything. I just keep training and improving myself, so that one day I can defeat Kakaroto in a fight, and with that show everyone that I'm not the second strongest in the 7th universe, and yes, the first. I will defeat you, Angel, but it won't be to prove that I'm the strongest, but to protect the 7th universe and my family," the Prince of Sane said, starting to release some of his power of destruction, making everything around him tremble. When Icarus saw what Vegeta was doing, he said, "Let's see if your power surpasses my power," said the angel Icarus, releasing his energy and causing it to collide with the Saiyan's energy, thus creating a shock of energy. Vegeta and Icarus's energy shock caused the whole environment to change, as this shock caused several cracks to appear on the ground, and in the sky a rain with several thunders and lightnings had begun. Feeling the planet tremble and seeing that the climate had changed just because there was a shock of energy between Vegeta and Icarus left Vegeta worried about what could happen to planet Earth if he and Icarus faced each other at that moment. Vegeta thought, "I can't fight this angel here on Earth. I'll have to take him to the planet that Zeno-sama's bodyguards created. On this planet I can fight the angel Icarus without worrying about the fate of the planet," thought Saiyan Vegeta as he looked at Icarus. Icarus, who was already tired of waiting, advanced against Vegeta, who was standing still waiting for Icarus to approach. When he got close to the Saiyan, Icarus tried to kick Vegeta, who used his teleportation technique to appear on the angel's back, and before Icarus could make some movement, Vegeta held him, and using his teleportation technique again, the two disappeared from that place. On a distant planet. On a planet similar to that of Zeno, it was possible to see Vegeta and Icarus appearing at that location. Icarus soon turned around and landed a blow on Vegeta, who managed to use his arms to defend himself, but because of the impact of the blow, Vegeta flew away. Icarus said, "What place is this? Why did you bring me into this world?" shouted the angel, looking at the Saiyan, who was watching the smoke that was coming out of the palm of his hand. Vegeta spoke, "This is a planet created by Zeno-sama's bodyguards, so that great battles could be fought without endangering the life of the entire universe. I brought you to this planet so I could finish you off, without putting my family's life at risk," said the Saiyan with a slight smile, while looking at the angel Icarus, who gave a short laugh. Icarus said, "You brought me to this place just to make sure nothing happened to your family. That's pathetic. I know. I will defeat you, but I will not kill you. I will first find your family and kill them right in front of you, just for fun, and then I will kill you sane," said the angel with a psychotic smile as he looked at the Saiyan. Vegeta said, "Well, Icarus, I was going to defeat you to protect the 7th universe, but now I'll have to kill you for talking about my family," said the Saiyan, releasing even more of his power, making everything around him tremble due to the amount of power being released. Vegeta rushed at Icarus at such a speed that Icarus was not able to see the Saiyan's movements. When Icarus noticed, Vegeta was already at his side and hit him with a punch that Icarus was unable to defend. Icarus then made a maneuver in midair to recover his balance, and with a great impulse he advanced against the Saiyan, who did the same thing, and then both began to face each other. Vegeta and Icarus's blows were colliding and creating a crack in the ground with the impact wave. Luck was that Zeno-sama's planet was created to withstand the fights of the gods of destruction at their maximum power. Vegeta and Icarus were overcoming the gods. During the exchange of blows between the two warriors, Icarus managed to land an attack on Vegeta, and after doing so the angel used one of his techniques and created several clones of himself, surprising the Saiyan. Icarus then ordered his clones to advance, and by doing so all of the angel's clones advanced against the Saiyan, who began to defeat the clones using precise blows with the energy of destruction, which made the Saiyan's blows even more fatal than before. All clones of Icarus were defeated in a few seconds, and after doing so, Vegeta looked at the original Icarus, who had finished preparing his strongest technique. Icarus spoke, "Disappear. Sun devastation," said the angel, firing his most powerful attack, releasing a wave of energy as intense as the sun, destroying everything that was in the way. Seeing that his attack hit the Saiyan with everything, Icarus started to laugh because he thought he had finally managed to kill Vegeta and with that won the fight, but after a few seconds, the dust disappeared and Vegeta appeared with his torn clothes and his chest wounded. The angel Icarus was going to advance against the Saiyan when Icarus felt his power fading and he returning to his base form. Vegeta, observing what was happening to Icarus, said, "As I said before, this transformation of yours is nothing more than a bad copy of your brother's transformation, and because of that you won't be able to defeat me," said the Saiyan, approaching Icarus. Vegeta at high speed went to Icarus and kicked his leg, which due to the force of the kick, broke. Icarus screamed in pain and tried to punch Vegeta, who held Icarus's fist, and then broke his arm, which left Icarus scared and angry to see his current state. Vegeta then, to finish, held the angel's head and lifted it. Vegeta said, "You shouldn't have mentioned my family, you bastard. Because of your petulance you had to suffer before you died, but now I'm tired of playing with you, so die at once, you bastard," said the Saiyan, releasing his energy of destruction and disintegrating the body of Icarus, who was now dead. Vegeta said, "Well, now I'll have to go help the warriors of my universe, and I think I'll use what Zeno-sama's bodyguards gave me," said the Saiyan, pressing a button that was given by Zeno's bodyguards and releasing a glow that covered Vegeta's body. After the glow disappeared, it was possible to see the Saiyan wearing a God of Destruction suit, and then Vegeta left Zeno's planet using his teleportation technique. In the 13th universe. Currently in the 13th universe, it was possible to see that the angels who were not participating in the battle were still partying, and among them was Khan, who was drinking with his brothers. When suddenly the party stopped, all the angels felt a great power coming in the 13th universe. The angels stopped celebrating and went to see whose great power it was. Upon arriving at the place where they had felt the great power, the angels who were at the party saw several strong angels lying on the ground passed out. The angels began to look for the person responsible when they came across Son Goku, who had arrived at that place along with the two Zeno's bodyguard. Khan said, "You had the audacity to come to my house and hurt my brothers. You must be a suicide, you mortal idiot," said the angel Khan, approaching Goku, who began to walk slowly towards Khan. Goku said, "How dare you say that? With your brothers invading all 12 universes and killing those who don't kneel before them, I'm not here to defeat you, I want to defeat whoever is controlling all of this," said the Saiyan, irritated as he walked slowly over to Khan. Khan said, "My brothers and sisters aren't doing anything like that. Our goal was to defeat our father and free the angels from the control of the gods of destruction. Nothing more than that," said the angel, not believing in the Saiyan. Goku said, "Looks like you don't know what your brothers have been planning, right? But I know that even if you don't know, you won't let me through, so I'll have to defeat him and then stop the mother of angels from killing more people," said the Saiyan, still walking towards the angel. Khan said, "You are right in assuming that I wouldn't let you pass, you mortal idiot. If you want to defeat someone from my family of angels, first you will have to defeat me, so come and try," said the angel mockingly, already from facing Goku. Goku said, "That's what I want, Khan, but I'm not going to try. I'm going to get it," said the Saiyan, standing in front of the angel Khan. In the 13th universe. Currently in the 13th universe, it was possible to see the angel Khan facing the Saiyan of the 7th universe, Son Goku. Both were staring at each other while the angels who were in the party with Khan helped the angels defeated by Goku. Some angels stayed behind Khan, as well as Zeno-sama's two bodyguards were behind Goku. They were just there to observe the battle end that was going to happen at that moment. One of Zeno's bodyguards said, "I'm going ahead. I'm going to protect Mr. Zeno. Meanwhile, you stay here watching the battle and transmitting everything to Mr. Zeno, who really wanted to see this fight," said one of the guards while looking at his co-worker, who just nodded in agreement, seeing the other guard leave that spot in a pillar of energy. Khan said, "You know that I am an angel, a being superior to mortals like you, right? And not only that, I am the most powerful angel in existence, surpassing even my brother Icarus, who was once called the superior angel, and with this power that I have now, I am much stronger than my brother using this full power, so what makes you think he can defeat me?" said the angel in an arrogant way to the Saiyan. Goku said, "You gained this strength with the help of the other angels who gave their powers to you. I did the same thing, only I didn't take the powers of the angels. I took Zeno's powers, and with that power I'm sure that I can defeat you, and then I'll go after the person behind everything that's happening, and I'm sure that person is the mother of angels," said the Saiyan while looking at the angel in front of him. Khan spoke, "You are immortal. You will never be able to use Zeno's powers. If you use that power you will die," he spoke, the angel not believing in the Saiyajin's words. Goku said, "I don't mind dying. I have a family that will live, and if I have to die so that my family can live, so be it," said the Saiyan, activating the power of superior instinct that Goku dominated completely. Khan spoke, "So be it," said the angel, releasing his aura that collided with Goku's, creating cracks all over the place. Goku and Khan were just staring at each other. The aura they were both releasing was intense enough to make every being in that universe and all 12 other universes feel Goku and Khan's energy. Suddenly Goku and Khan disappeared from that place and reappeared one in front of the other in the sky, and at that moment they exchanged the first blow that generated a gigantic impact wave, causing everyone who was watching the battle to be thrown away. The two began to exchange more blows, and each blow generated a large impact wave, which forced all the angels to return inside their base. The angels joined and formed a barrier to protect themselves. Meanwhile, the bodyguard of the Zeno created a simple barrier to protect himself, but even though the barrier was very resistant and could withstand the blows of Khan and Goku. Goku and Khan were fighting at high speed. Almost nobody was able to follow the fight of the two warriors, so both disappeared from that place, being teleported by Zeno's bodyguard to a place where they could fight without destroying everything around. Goku and Khan had been sent to the empty world where the Tournament of Power had taken place. Empty dimension. In the dimension where the Tournament of Power had taken place, it was possible to see Goku and Khan appearing in that place. Both moved away from each other and looked to where Zeno's bodyguard took them. After recognizing the place, Khan and Goku began to release more power, as they knew that the power they were going to release would not affect any of the 12 universes, and this motivated them to use their powers with maximum force. Khan said, "I'm not going to wait for you to get stronger. After all, Saiyans evolve according to the time of battle, right? I'm going to use my power at full strength. I want to see if you can defeat me using the power you claim to have received from Zeno," said the angel, activating his full power, which made the whole world tremble and the arena where they were divided into multiple pieces due to the energy of Khan's power. Goku said, "Since it's like this, let's go with everything this time," said the Saiyan, releasing all the power he had. Goku then assumed the form he had used against Whis. After releasing their powers, Goku and Khan stared at each other for a few seconds. During that time, Khan was impressed that Goku actually had Zeno's power, and at the same time Khan was afraid. After all, Goku could get stronger over time of combat, and besides, Goku already had a great power that was Zeno's power. After a few seconds of watching each other, Goku and Khan started hand-to-hand combat at the same time, and an explosion ended up happening when both clashed their fists. Then several small explosions were happening. With each blow that the warriors exchanged, everything around shook or exploded. Goku, using his new powers, managed to make all the debris that was around him go towards Khan, who easily destroyed it. But Goku, taking advantage of the fact that Khan was no longer focused on him, disappeared and reappeared on top of the angel, who ended up receiving a top-down kick that sent Khan slamming into a chunk of the arena. Khan got up at the same time and advanced against the Saiyan, and when both were close enough, Goku tried to land a blow on Khan's face, but his fist crossed the angel's face, showing that it was a delayed image of Khan, who now he was next to the Saiyan, who took a punch on the side of his face. But Goku had managed to slightly turn his face, and that way he didn't receive the blow with full force. In doing so, the Saiyan turned his body and fired a blast of energy on Khan's face, who ended up snarling as he received the Saiyan's blow. Even though Khan felt the pain of the attack, he didn't care much and punched Goku, who managed to cross his arms to not take the blow with full force. But because of the impact of the blow, Goku was sent away, and Khan wasted no time. Charged at the Saiyan, who was dizzy from Khan's previous attack. The high-speed angel started hitting the Saiyan, who wasn't able to defend himself. When Khan was going to attack moving, Goku released a wave of energy that made Khan defend himself, and at that time Goku used his teleportation technique and appeared on Khan's back, creating several chains similar to Vado's. Goku put them on Khan, and they restricted some of the angel's power. Goku, seeing that his plan had worked, smiled before giving a powerful punch to Khan that made him fly out of that place. In a quick movement, the Saiyan was already on top of the angel, hitting him with one blow after another. Son Goku kicked the angel, and when he looked around, he noticed that there were several clones of the Saiyan who started to give several blows to the angel, who was badly injured. However, Khan was not so weak as to be trapped, so the angel released a gigantic wave of energy, causing the chains to be destroyed and most of Goku's clones to disappear. But in doing so, Khan used up a lot of his energy, and Goku, who was far away from that place, was preparing his final attack. Goku said, "Omega Kamehameha." Saiyan shouted more than 1 kilometer away between him and the angel Khan. Goku, even though he was very far from the angel, fired his attack that became as big as a planet, and because of the great speed of the attack, Khan couldn't get out of the way of the attack, so he used all the energy he had to defend himself from the gigantic attack, which ended up destroying everything in its path. Even the dimension itself ended up suffering damage because of that attack. Thanks to Goku's attack, Khan became weak, and taking advantage of that, the remaining clones of Goku created several chains of energy trapping the angel. Then all the clones held the angel, who with all his strength tried to break free, but the energy of Khan was being drained by the chains, and in addition the same clones were using all their strength to hold him, and as Khan had spent most of his power not to die, he had become too weak to be able to free himself from the chains. Goku spoke. "The power you gained was through a ritual similar to the ritual I used to become a god of destruction, and while I was with Zeno-sama's bodyguards, I discovered a way to break the ritual by doing the individual loses the powers he received. I hope you don't mind that I do this to you," said the Saiyan as he floated towards the angel, who struggled trying to free himself, but Khan, being too weak, was not able to get up. "Let go of the chains in any way." Khan said, "No. I can't lose my powers. I need them to protect my brothers and show them that we don't need to be humiliated by the gods of destruction." He spoke the angel while looking at the Saiyan who was approaching him. Goku spoke, "To be honest, I don't care if you want to protect or free your brothers and sisters. The moment your angels attack my universe, use the evil nerves to control my master, and try to conquer my planet. I decided that because of that, Khan, you don't deserve to have those powers, so I'll take them away from you, so you won't be a threat to anyone anymore, said the Saiyan, approaching the angel. Then the body of the angel and the body of Goku began to glow, and a large amount of energy came out of the mouth of the angel, being released and dispersed throughout that place, restoring all the damage that Khan and Goku caused. Goku said, "Okay, now you no longer have the power you used to have. Well, since one of the strongest angels has fallen, now all you need is the head that controls everything," said the Saiyan, still in his supreme form. Khan said, "Why are you still talking to me? Kill me at once and end this suffering of mine and this shame I'm feeling right now," said the angel, already in his original form, while looking down. Goku had already removed Khan's chains. Goku said, "No, you don't seem like an evil person to me. You just wanted to protect your brothers and free them from the slavery that some gods of destruction put them. But destroying is not the solution for everything. I will not kill you. Your fate will be decided later. Until this is over, they will take care of you for now," said the Saiyan, pointing to one of Zeno's bodyguards. Goku thought, "Now we just need to defeat the mind behind all this," thought the Saiyan, creating a portal and going through it.
In the 13th universe. Currently in the 13th universe, it was possible to see that all the angels present were prepared for combat, as everyone was worried about Khan, who had not returned so far. And not only that, the angels discovered that there was a god of destruction roaming the universes, helping the other gods of destruction in the battles against the angels. This god of destruction that was wandering through the universes was easily beating all the angels, and to make matters worse, the angel Icarus had been defeated by that same god of destruction. In the place where the angels were, it was possible to see Monica inside her mother's room. Monica and her mother were talking at the moment. Monica said, "May, I don't feel Icarus's power anymore, and Khan's power is much weaker than when he performed that ritual to strengthen it. I heard rumors that Icarus had been defeated by a mysterious god of destruction, and I'm sure that rumor is true. And besides, I'm sure that Khan was defeated by the mortal who claimed to possess Zeno's powers," spoke the angel while looking at her mother, who was sitting quietly as if everything that was happening was part of her plan. Sonia said, "Don't worry, my daughter. Khan's defeat and Icarus's death won't make the slightest difference in the success of our plan." She spoke to the angel, surprising her daughter. Monica said, "Mom, did you plan all this from the beginning? The fall of Khan and the death of Icarus, was this all part of your plan to conquer all the universes?" asked the angel, confused about her mother's words. Sonia said, "No, my daughter, I didn't plan any of this, but according to the latest events, I already know what I'll have to do. I just need that mortal who claims to have received Zeno's power to come to me, and only then will victory be for the angels," said the mother of angels as she looked out the window at the landscape. Monica said, "How will you beat the one who has the power of the supreme being of all universes, my mother? Even though he didn't have all of Zeno's power, a portion of his power could erase all universes and all living beings in the universes." She spoke to the angel, in doubt about how her mother could defeat the mortal who has Zeno's power. Sonia said, "Don't worry, my daughter. You will learn everything at the right moment. And apparently that moment is very close," said the mother of angels while she looked out the window and saw a portal being formed, and from it, a being of celestial appearance was coming out, something that made the mother of angels break into a huge smile. In front of the place where the angels were, a portal had been created. This alerted all the angels. From this portal, Son Goku left in his form where he had access to Zeno's power. Seeing the Saiyan and not Khan, the angels advanced against the Saiyan, but Goku with just the swing of his arm caused all the angels to be knocked out immediately, and soon after Goku went to the place where Monica and Sonia were. But when arriving at the place, Goku felt a huge weight on his body, and at that moment Sonia started to laugh. Sonia said, "It was easier than I imagined. Looks like I won, my daughter." The angel spoke, looking at her daughter Monica, while both saw the Saiyan who had Zeno's power, on his knees before the two angels. Goku said, "What have you done to me?" asked the Saiyan with a slightly altered voice because of his transformation. Sonia said, "Simple. I created a restriction technique to seal Zeno's powers. Now I just need to kill you and drain your power. And you know what the best part is? There's no one who can stop me right now," said the mother of angels with a big smile on her face as she approached the Saiyan. Monica said, "So this was your plan, my mother. The lady planned to steal Zeno's power for the lady, and thus conquer everything, and even kill Zeno himself," said the angel, impressed with her mother's genius. Goku said, "Even if you restrict me, you wouldn't be able to kill me easily. After all, I'm not alone," said the Saiyan, watching Sonia and Monica leave the place because a big explosion had happened. Soon it was possible to see Sonya and Monica side by side, and then Goku, who appeared on the spot with Vegeta, who was using the power of Ultra Ego in his most powerful state, next to Goku. Vegeta spoke, "Not even with Zeno's power did you stop being such an idiot to fall for plans as simple as those of your enemies, Kakarot," said the Prince of Saiyans to his rival. Goku said, "I didn't expect her to have a plan to defeat me, but I knew you were coming. Thanks to that, I let my guard down. By the way, I thought you were going to kill her with your attack, but you didn't," said the Saiyan, looking at his rival, who snorted irritably. Vegeta said, "She managed to escape my blow, but even if I hit her, she still wouldn't die. She is the mother of angels, and she won't be killed easily," said the Saiyan while looking at Sonya, who was very irritated. Sonya said, "I tried to defeat Son Goku using a strategy, but now it's time to use the old brute force," said the angel, creating a great blast of energy and shooting against both Saiyans, Goku and Vegeta, who were forced to dodge the attacks of the Mother of Angels. Goku and Vegeta looked at each other and waved, and together the Saiyans advanced against the Mother of Angels, who created two huge energy dragons and shot at the two Saiyans who were forced to face the dragons. But because Goku and Vegeta had a huge force, they managed to destroy the energy dragons easily, advancing again against Sonya. Both Saiyans had managed to get close enough to Sonya, but Sonya had disappeared, and Vegeta and Goku ended up hitting each other. None of them understood why that had happened, until they saw Monica using her space manipulation powers to create portals restricting both Saiyans' movements. But soon as the portal came together and formed a dimensional barrier, seeing the barrier, Goku and Vegeta united their powers and destroyed the barrier. But in doing so, Goku and Vegeta ended up receiving a pillar made of energy. Only that pillar was draining the power of the two Saiyans. Vegeta ended up returning to his base form, and Goku became very weak, reverting to his base form as well. Sonya said, "Looks like I won." She spoke to the angel with a big smile on her face. Goku said, "Sorry, but we were the ones who won. You thought this whole time that it was me and Vegeta who would defeat you, but in reality, ye will be responsible for defeating you," said the Saiyan while looking up. And when he did, Sonya and Monica looked up in the same direction and saw the Daishinkan alive and stronger than ever. The Daishinkan spoke, "It will not be this time that you will dominate all the universes, my dear wife Sonya, and from what you see, I'm alive. Very, very much alive. And this time I'm even stronger than when our son killed me." The high priest spoke as he floated and landed on the ground. Sonya said, How are you alive?" said the Mother of Angels, in a tone of pure fury. The Daishinkan spoke, "The Super Dragon Spheres, my child. Whis and Vados managed to gather them and use them to revive all the beings, planets, and things that our children had destroyed. And with that, I'm back to life. About my increase in power, I received some of Zeno-sama's power, and now I'm even stronger, so I can eliminate you at once," said the high priest while looking at Sonya and Monica, who was beside her mother. Sonya said, "It doesn't matter anymore. Now I already have Zeno's power that I drained from that Saiyan, and the power of destruction from the God of Destruction that I drained that from the other Saiyan. With that power, I will be able to kill you and Zeno." The angel spoke while she looked at the high priest. The Daishinkan said, "Sorry, Sonya, but this has been planned for a long time." The high priest spoke, and then Zeno's two bodyguards appeared on each side of Sonya. Soon Zeno's two bodyguards created two symbols in their hands, and with these symbols, the energy that was in Sonya's ended up being stolen by Zeno's guards. Seeing that, Monica tried to do something, but Goku and Vegeta used the rest of their energy and shot the angel, knocking her out. Daishinkan spoke, "The battle is over, Sonya," said the high priest while facing the Mother of Angels, who was on her knees, powerless. 1 year later. It had been about 1 year after the death of the angels. The angels that did not die ended up being sealed once again. Only this time they had been sealed in a place where they could never be able to leave. And if they left, they would have to face some challenges, creatures that were created by the Daishinkan to deal with these angels if that happened. After that great war against the angels, the universes took a while, but they managed to recover, and currently on planet Earth, it was possible to see that everyone was happy rebuilding the things that were destroyed by the angels. Vegeta said, "Kakarot, you still can't transform into a Super Saiyan?" asked the Prince of Saiyans while looking at his rival. Goku said, "No. Using Zeno-sama's power was too great for me. My body suffered a lot of wear and tear, and because of that, I can't transform. But from what the Daishinkan said, I must return to normal. 1 or 2 years from now at most. But until then, I won't stand still. So Vegeta, how about a training without transformations?" said the Saiyan to his rival, who just gave a smile. Vegeta said, "Okay. Let's face each other without transforming," said the Prince of Saiyans with a smile, and the two soon began to fly and fight in the air.
With that, we'll end today's video. Leave a lot of likes in the video and comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you on another day, guys.